President Biden's much anticipated trip to Menlo was a little bit delayed this afternoon.
Marine One was actually grounded due to high winds, but the president did arrive by motorcade not long ago. Our political director Dave Price joins us live with more. Dave.
Janine, Aaron, two main themes here from the president's speech: certainty and relief. The certainty, he said, would be for the producers, so people like here at Poet, to know that there could be an enhanced market for the ethanol products this summer with year-round sales of this higher blend of the ethanol component. And the relief, of course, would be for drivers, as they've been seeing gas prices going up the last couple of years, perhaps maybe ticking down a little bit recently, but substantially higher than what they have been. The president says going with E15 year-round, allowing it to happen during this summer with this emergency waiver, can bring some help.
But many of the gas stations that sell it here in Iowa, Illinois, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania are required to stop selling in the summer. But with this waiver, on June 1, you're not going to show up at your local gas station and see a bag over the pump that has the cheapest gas. You're going to be able to keep filling up with E15, and it's going to solve the whole problem.
Now, Iowa leaders have been asking for this for a while here. They want that idea to try to increase demand, not shut this down over the summer, to keep that E15 fuel flowing here. There have been concerns in the past that if you use this E15 blend over the summer, it contributes to smog pollution. The EPA giving an emergency waiver, though, through the Biden administration to make this happen for the summer. Now, of course, producers here want to see this as a permanent change. It's far more complicated, but there is an effort here. Governor Kim Reynolds is part of it, along with some other Midwest governors, to try to do this. And essentially, it would be on a state-by-state basis, unless Congress would get together and actually change this so that it could happen year-round. The other part of the president's remarks were really kind of a here's what we've done for you kind of message, if you will, talking about some of these emergency relief measures. And he was talking about what he hopes will be some additional help for the state of Iowa, $650 million devoted to things like roads and bridges, infrastructure work, along with high-speed internet, as a way to both recover from problems of the past, but also looking forward to try to bring growth and recovery as the state and as the country move forward past this COVID-19 pandemic. But as we stand here in Menlo outside Poet here, wondering if perhaps the president should have ad-libbed a stop to one of the wind turbines, which could be wildly successful on a day like today.
Yeah, definitely that would be the case, but the president bringing some welcome news to Iowa. Thanks a lot, Dave.